Just like that, we're back in the aisle. Hi, how you guys doing? It's been a little bit, I know, and I have some goodies to show you, as you could see from either the title or the thumbnail of this video. The devs have been hard at work updating the game, fixing some server-sided issues and memory leaks, I believe as well, causing almost all servers to crash spontaneously after so much memory usage. Anyways, we have a lot of stuff to go over, from the Type H to a bunch of other things that's coming to the game or being worked on currently for the game. The update is beautiful. I do need to let you know this video is sponsored. I actually had a lot of unexpected medical expenses come out this month that I didn't even realize. Well, no one could have anticipated what was going to happen, but I took on a sponsor. They decided to help me out, and I wanted to show you guys something cool too. Let me introduce you to Raid: Shadow Legends, a dark fantasy realism-based RPG that's free to play and available on PC, cross-device, iOS, and Android. I just gotta jump in here real quick and show you some of the champions that you can actually get within this game. And the graphics are in-game graphics. These aren't some rendered cinematics. These are actual graphics, which I am genuinely impressed by. No script, no nothing. I'm actually very impressed by them. And there's a lot of stuff to do as well. You can collect these champions, but you can also sacrifice them if you get ones that you feel aren't powerful enough, and you can use those sacrificed champions to upgrade your good champions. There's always a use and never disappointment. Then you can take a combination of those heroes and send them off to battle and watch them fight in real time. If that's not enough, go on into the tournaments. During ongoing tournaments, you can compete against the entire raid community while fighting the Spider's Den, Ice Golem's Peak, the Almighty Fire Knight, or the Notorious Dragon in order to win some awesome rewards and rare artifacts. And now you can compete in a brand new arena tournament, earn points according to your tier, and win awesome reward in the local and global tournament. If you enjoy what I do here on YouTube and you want to see more of it, then support my channel by downloading Raid Shadow Legends via the link down below. And if you're new, you will get 100,000 silver and a free champion, Lightsorn. I think that's a pretty good deal, actually. Download the game, check it out. If you enjoy it, well, you get a head start with a cool epic champion. And once you start playing, you will find extra rewards in your inbox for the next 30 days. Once again, thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video and many more like it, supporting creators like me in a time of need during a pandemic. All right, so what do we have to jump into? Well, I want to reference this concept right here of the Type H that was revealed to us a while ago. All right, let's jump into this, which is the Type H, or the Hyperrex. I believe they're trying to change it into Hyperrex instead of Hypo for scientific reasons. I think something about, well, you don't want to know about that. Just look it up. But anyways, this is the concept that we had for the newly remade Type H Tyrannus, which I think we were all in agreement. It is super, super badass, from the inside teeth to the grooves in it where the teeth slot up into, and just the general demeanor of this Rex. Well, lucky for us, we actually have a, I guess, fan concept, but it is an incredibly accurate fan concept of the Type H. So this is the side view that we got of the skull, and then this is what was created. This is a artistic take on the new Type H. There are some things that are accurate. There are some things, well, I'd say this is like 95% accurate to what we see in this concept. I would say it's about 95% accurate. There are a couple subtle differences that I'll go over with you guys, but typically I think this is about as accurate as it gets right now from what I have seen the art community put out when it comes to the Type H and the new redesign. In a way, I almost feel like this is a little too slender. I feel like the bottom jaw should have been made a little hair larger just to try and emphasize T-Rex, because I get Allosaurus from these crests above the eyes, but that's because the second version of the Allosaurus that the Isle put out has me ruined for that. If I could find an image, well, then I'll leave it right here for you to see, and then you'll understand why it has me ruined when I see these dramatic jetting things above its eye. But the biggest criticism that I have is the lower jaw right here. I mean, it looks good, don't get me wrong, it looks great, but in the concept, there is special emphasis on that bottom jaw. It looks pretty accurate, but it didn't quite meet the mark. I feel like it should have just came out ever so much more, and it would have made a world of difference, along with that heavy plating that we see up right here. You see this stuff right here, it almost looks like hardened scale. Well, it looks like in the concept, that hardened scale is actually reminiscent right here. And it almost looks like an elephant's foot or like an elephant's toe or something like that, to be honest with you, with how it looks. But otherwise, everything else seems to be pretty accurate. I mean, we have the side faceplate right here. You can see this is just extra hardened scale going down through the side. I did notice that these four right here that you see, they're kind of just wisping out and they're almost in a straight line. Well, in the concept Tapwing put out, these are actually jagged and broken and split up and you know, some other stuff. They're not entirely flat like they are right here. This is like a pristine model of what this is, where it looks a little bit more jagged and rugged and all of that stuff. But we can see though that those scoots all go down right here as well, and that's pretty accurate too as to where the concept lays with that. Another thing that I like is the accuracy right here of the teeth. There's a little gap right here, and in this, that's also representative right here as well. I would say this to me is fairly damn accurate. I don't know about the colors. The colors could be entirely different. We might not see these colors at all on the Type H. They might completely change the color scheme. Going off of the old template of what the Type H had though, I mean, this, if they do the same thing, obviously, well, then this would be pretty accurate. Maybe have like a more muddied green or something like that. And, you know, like a little darker chest down right here. But otherwise, I think this is pretty accurate. The only discrepancy that's super inaccurate is this spot right here with the tooth missing. And you go in here and like, there are no missing teeth at all. But that's just an artistic artistic take on the Type H. I'm sure there's no plagiarism or anything involved in this, obviously. They don't mean to, they just wanted to take this and do what they would do best with it, which is make dope-ass creatures. And this comes from Dr. Mambo, 1999, or on Discord, Dem Raptor Hunches. I've actually had Raptor make a couple concepts for me, quite a few things, actually, and everything turns out incredible. Go over, give them a follow. Maybe they'll be making more Isle-related things in the future. What the shit? I'm in the weird part of Twitter. Okay, I gotta get out of there. That's mind-blowing. That's the thumbnail. That's my thumbnail image, by the way. That's what was edited together by my thumbnail designer. Actually, here's the second one. But yeah, this is why the thumbnail might look a little bit different from the concept right here, because it's a lot more vibrant and eye-catchy, obviously. Anyways, let's move on from the Type H and go into some of the developer stuff that's been happening with the Isle. Please share your thoughts down below in the comment section about this render or this artistic piece of the new concept for the Type H. I couldn't wait to show you guys. I thought this was badass the second I saw it. I love how like everything glistens and like it's so good. It's so damn good. All right, so in no particular order, and audio may be distorted or edited to avoid copyright. We're going to go over some of the stuff that Amarok has been working on in the Isle. We have Aquatics, being fish, Deinosuchus, and Pteranodon to go down over. So this is the size of a fish in comparison to a... Holy crap, that fish is huge. Oh, there it goes. Okay, see you, little guy. That thing is freaking huge compared to the baby Utah. That thing could eat a Utah. I don't know if that's accurate. Like, that might not be an accurate scale, you know, representation or anything. They could scale these down for all I know, but I feel like they should keep them scaled up because they might get hard to see underwater unless you start sniffing around as a Pteranodon. Teasing as the Deinosuchus. I don't... How much of a tease? He's just staying still. Oh, okay. All right.
That's all you get to see.
Yeah, that's all we get to see. Okay. Now we move into some more of the fish, and he's playing as the fish. He's doing something developer-y. I want to make sure you guys know this isn't reflective of actual gameplay, by the way. I don't think we're going to be swimming around in the ocean as a damn catfish, just waiting to be eaten by a Pteranodon or a Deinosuchus or a Spino, okay? You're not going to be playing as the catfish. I don't think. I think that's the catfish. I'm pretty sure. BP Fishy 3? Well, I don't know what it is then. I guess it's just I guess it's a catfish. Anyways, that's dev hard at work doing, probably just messing with the AI or something. I don't know. Now we have a look at the Rex. I don't think I saw, did I slot this one in an X? Oh no. Okay. And oh, that Rex doesn't look healthy. Oh wait, no, wait, hang on. Oh, I know what this is. Let me explain this to you real quick. So, that Rex you see that it spawns in normally. You're going to see right here, it looks like a sub-Rex or an adult Rex almost. And then it, it scales back down and his jaw's messed up. I don't have a reason for that. And his tongue's messed up too. But do you see those boxes on the side, like right here? You see those little boxes? So I was watching Dawn, like last month, and this same thing happened with the Rex that he was messing with. And he was wondering why. And then he realized, and he said that it was because those little boxes, even though they don't look it, those are supposed to be the catalyst for the organs inside the chest cavity of the Rex. Now, I know it doesn't look like organs. It looks like it's weird, messed up textures. And I could be wrong, okay? I'm not always right, but I remember this almost exactly with Don when he was streaming. And what he had said was that those were actually the organs or the organ catalyst, and they're supposed to be catalysts, but they're supposed to be in the body of the Rex. He didn't go on to iterate or say anything else about it. My assumption is that it was simply for testing gore, testing disemboweling, just testing different things when it comes to the organs, maybe having them set up as like individual hip boxes if you get bit somewhere or shot. I'm honestly not sure, but I do remember this specifically being a point of interest. I don't know what's up with the Rex's head, because I think the Rex is just being imported in to the update, and where everything's different, and it's basically the Isle 2. It makes sense that things would break dramatically. I know some creatures work sometimes. That is sad. Focus on its face. Look at that. That guy looks so sad. Oh my god. And look at his tongue. It's all messed up too. He looks like he's stuck in the limping animation for his top half and a broken leg 24/7. He looks like he's in pain. Put that thing out of its misery. But no, I hope that's an explanation for you. I hope that I'm right in that, because I do specifically remember these boxes being on the sides of the Rex, and that was what I had learned about it. This is about fish. Okay, all right, I saw this clip. So this is basically just the dev messing around with fish AI and trying to get aquatics into the game, pretty much, so we can do something as the Pteranodon or Deinosuchus. We need that. The reason why they're so deep under the water, because they're supposed to be spaced out vertically in the water. The reason why they're down so low is because they're just not set up right now for that. They're not set up to, increase or decrease where they are in the water and stuff. They kind of just spawn in and they stick down onto the ground. But the main focus that I wanted to take here was just the actual fish being in game, them being worked on, them having animations, and, well, getting to see the model of the fish. They're really damn big, though, even compared to the Pteranodon. And I don't know if they're going to be scaled down, because I'd almost be scared to try and eat one of those if I was a Pteranodon. That thing might try and eat you when you eat it. I don't know what this clip is, but it was listed as Fly, Sun, Go. So I wanted to see what it is.
Fly, Sun, Go. Look, like this.
So he's in the dev kit. This isn't multiplayer. He's just in the dev kit. So that's a spawned-in Pteranodon. He's trying to get it to fly. Okay, it's moving around. So that Pteranodon has some form of AI. Because the dev kit obviously isn't connected to the multiplayer server stuff. I think that's it. Yeah, he literally just takes off. Just as a note, real quick, Pteranodon is still a heavy work in progress. It's still pretty busted, actually. So that's why you see some weird wonky stuff happening with it. I have a couple clips, I think, of the Pteranodon, not the Pteranodon behaving badly, okay? Is not a good time. This is looking for fish as the Pteranodon, so he's gonna take flight. I told you it was busted. Oh, it's so busted.
Oh god, I just broke something bad.
Yeah, you did break something bad.
Oh no. Did I?
Oh my god.
How the hell did I do that?
That was so broken. Yeah, Pteranodon is supposed... What the hell? Dude, it's so busted. Oh my god. They have so much work to do on the flyers. But, hang on, let me just... boop, there we go, I muted it. So, this is basically just the Pteranodon if you were flying around the ocean trying to find fish. Obviously, no scent or anything like that. You can't even see the fish really under the water unless you look really, really hard. You have to focus super hard. And obviously, then that makes you a target for anything with a gun and a go-get-'em attitude. So, you got to be a little bit cautious when it comes to that. But, I mean, I don't see any fish under the ocean. Maybe there are no fish under the ocean. I think he mentions that he suspects they may have despawned. But that's pretty much that. What is this? You are a fish. Yeah. I think you spawn as a fish on land.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He's doing what fish do. Kind of.
Goodbye, fishies.
Not really. Why am I showing you this? I don't
See here. Nothing to see here.
Oh man, that's there we go. Now it's in the water. Okay. As the Pteranodon takes to the sky. There we go. There's the animation working correctly. God, that is so beautiful. Check that out again. Hang on. Look at that. Look at that. He starts sprinting and then he goes full speed and boom. God, it's so cool. It looks so damn good. It looks so damn good when it works, but it rarely works because it's dev kit, you know. And then he goes into the water. And obviously water has no real volume. We do get a nice lineup of all the fish there though for a moment. Let's see. There's a lot of them. Yeah, these are catfish. These are the catfish. They're freaking huge. Why are they so huge? God, they're massive. Massive fish. Too big, I would say. Then again, catfish can be pretty big, but I don't think they're that size. Pteranodon-sized catfish? I'm not a fisherman, but something doesn't smell right about that. Or maybe it does smell right and I'm just dumb. Usually I'm dumb. You guys are pretty smart. Let me know down in the comment section. Oh, God, I feel like I'm gonna get roasted. Oh, God. This is just the fish swimming around in the water, and he's controlling the fish as well. Again, you won't be controlling fish in the update. It's not gonna happen. There's one fish moving around, and then there is a large group of fish, actually, that are over here. There we go. And they don't move. They're supposed to have AI, but they're not moving. You can see their animations working, though. So I took note a little while ago of the Rex being imported in to the Isle, and it being completely broken. And then I remembered this clip right here that I showed you at the beginning of the Deinosuchus, and, well, you know, that's all you get, basically, you know, and it was basically just a tease. More or less of the Deinosuchus, and he moves into the raptor. And I did notice actually at the end of this clip, if you move into it, let me just get there real quick. If you move into around the end of the clip, right here, he spawns in as the trike, and he spawned in a Pteranodon too, but he spawns in as the trike, and the trike seems to be working correctly, and there doesn't seem to be any actual issues with it in the update. I'm kind of curious what they're going to be doing with the trike, if it's already working in the update, or maybe it just ported over correctly and the Rex was so messed up because they wanted to do the organ stuff basically, and, you know, have the organs in the chest cavity. Maybe that messed with some of the I don't know, animations or the model itself. Does that make sense to you? It makes sense to me, kind of. I don't know what that clip was about. And here's another one of the Deinosuchus. There we go. There's fish. Go attack the fish.
You get a glimpse of what it might be like.
What it might be like. You got a giant ass Deinosuchus next to catfish. There's gonna be death roll in those bitches. That's what it's gonna be like. This is nothing like what's gonna happen. Look at that. He basically swam into your mouth. He was asking for it.
It's quite nice.
You're killing me. Come on. Bite it. Maybe the attacks probably aren't hooked up yet. That's cool. Okay. Real quick, too, I want to jump in here in the Isle Discord. So, that's a lot of alcohol. Merchandise was just released for the Isle. So, I don't know if they're sold out yet or not. I haven't even gotten the chance to get anything from it yet because medical expenses and stuff. But, you know, I will at some point. I know for a fact I will. But definitely jump over here and check out some of these shirts. There's some badass stuff here, and there will be other things as well in the future coming to the Isle for merchandise. Now, video isn't sponsored by Isle Devs or anything to plug that. I just wanted to plug it because I actually thought it was really damn cool. And I like how it has a different coloring right here too. These are really high quality shirts, and I will say that right now. The company that's working with the Isle, I'm currently working with them too. And they do really, really good stuff. Anyways, friends, for now, that is it on the Isle and everything I have to share with you. The devs are currently working mainly on fixing critical bugs with the game. Unfortunately, as well, on servers, I don't have my admin, and I think that's actually a bug, so I can't really do much admin management. None of my admins can really do anything right now on the server, from what I understand, unless it's an issue on our part. But it'll be resolved regardless at some point, so I'm not too worried about it. It also seems we're very limited in admin commands too. So again, sorry if some stuff's happening and you know you can't do the thing because the thing's not there. Yeah. Okay, if you guys have gotten the chance to play the update, though, I want to hear what you say, what you have to say down below in the comments section. So let me know what your thoughts are on this so far. I know it's really, really buggy, but like I've seen them working on it. At least I've seen them working on it. There's a couple things that I'm really not happy with, but overall, for what it is right now and the foundation that they have and how fast they can update the game now, hoping that they stick to the update schedule, because I'm going to hold them to that. We should see some really damn cool stuff, like really cool stuff. We've already got wallowing, so that's cool. Anyways, leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one.